Hello, thank you for clicking onto the video. I hope you guys enjoy it, but before I get started with all of it, I just need to say that the steps to get the knowledge prism in the first place is not really needed to like listen to or whatever. So I will actually have timestamps in the video that lead exactly to the parts that you need to know. So if you guys don't want to watch the process or anything, you guys can go ahead and skip it. I don't mind, but enjoy. So this first part is how to get the knowledge prism. This is a very complicated thing, in my opinion. It took everybody a while to figure it out. Mainly because Tomcat kind of messed it up the first time and had to remake it. It was a little bit too hard. We made it a little bit easier. It's still a little bit hard. So what we're gonna do, or your first step really, is take note of where the crystal ball is, or magic crystal. You'll need to talk to that thing later. So first we'll need to grab this right here. You have to right click, I'm not sure. Yeah, right click, copy that link, and it will give you a Polybius square. If you don't know what that is, it is A to Z in a 1 through 5 by 1 through 5 square. Then we're going to use the monitors. Now these monitors have binary on them. This should be monitor number 1. See how it's 4? Write those down. This will be monitor number 2 in here. 4 again. Write those down. And then monitor number 3 has 4 as well. It used to have 5, but it was removed recently because the last one was not needed, and you can literally remove it and still fix it. Now, once you have those, you're going to want to convert them into hexadecimals. I will show the full steps in a little fancy tool I use to do most of this, so I can just show overall how it works. But you're going to put those hexadecimals from the binary into a Polybius square. Backwards, I'm pretty sure. I think it's backwards. You need to reverse the hexadecimals themselves. And you will get Opal Gold Book. Now it's not Opal, the L is a T instead, and I'm pretty sure that's Tomcat's fault. And I haven't done it in a while. I haven't written down the binary from the monitors in a while, and I'm sure Tomcat has fixed the T to be an L, but it might still be a T. Don't know. But you will get Opal Gold Book. And those are 3 valid words, so you'll know that you solved it. If you're not watching this video, obviously, if you're doing it by yourself. But you're gonna... Okay, it was not there. Why is the texture gone? But yeah, you're gonna type Opal Gold Book with spaces. The decrypted text does not have spaces, but you're gonna put spaces in it. And it will give you some weird text looking. Looks like coordinates already. It's a little bit of a hint. So this part is a little bit harder than what we just did with the Polybius square, in my opinion. So what you're going to do with this is you're going to take the negative, you're going to take that dash out, and you're also going to take the 0.8 out of all 3 of those, and you're going to be left with 5B2E10. Now the way you solve this one is a little bit complicated. You're going to use base 16 or hex for this one. The way base 16 works, I'm not going to explain it right now, it's actually kind of hard to explain. So, following base 16, we're going to take the 5 and multiply it by 16, which gives us 80. So we have 80 from 5, and then B, we're just going to take base 16. So B in base 16 is 11, if that makes sense. I'm 100% sure it doesn't. So we're going to take 80 and 11 and add them together, so we get 91. And adding the dash again, that we removed before, we get negative 91. We're not gonna use the 0.8 in anything. These need to be removed. They will never be used again. So we got negative 91. And if you haven't noticed already, we're starting to make some coordinates, what it looks like. So let's move on to number 2. We got 2E. We're gonna take 2 times 16. We get 32. And then we take E, which is, if I can remember, I think it's 14 in base 16. Yeah, I think. So 32 plus 16 gives us 48. Sorry, it's 32 plus 14. I literally just said 14 and just made it 16 because I just said 16 so much. I got used to it, sorry. But yeah, we got 46, which is another coordinate. See the pattern here? So we take 10, we take the first digit, 1 times 16, we get 16, and 0. 0 times 16 is just 0, so we just get 16 flat. This gives us coordinates, negative 91, 46, 16. And that is inside of the map. It's not some random numbers that you can't go to. We're actually going to go to it right now. I need obsidian first because it's on top of the mountain. And I'm on my alt, which has nothing right now. It's very wise of me, I know. And if you don't know where obsidian is, after the command was removed, this guy needs to stop talking so I can, like, open his menu. That'd be great. If you don't know where obsidian went, it is in Marcus. You're going to go to miscellaneous and buy it right here. That's besides the point. We're going to go to summer, which is where the coordinates go to. It just sent me the opposite side of the biome I want to go. We're going to go on top of this mountain right here. I also need a pickaxe. Anyways, I got a pickaxe. So we're going to go up here. Now moving to the coordinates. Should be right here, exactly. See how we're at -91? Almost 46. Well, the 46 would be the block below me right here, because it gets coordinates from your feet by level instead of the block you're standing on. We're gonna mine this. Alright, like I said, right here. Sorry, it's right there. Wait a minute. Why is my Z coordinate? You guys can see up here, right? It is changing when I enter this block. Never seen that before, that is odd. So that's 15 and this is 16. But now, you have the knowledge prism. And then what this is needed for is over here. So we're gonna go over here. And you guys might have already found this guy. He's not too hard to find. He is up there. I can't remember what his name was. Sorry, I zoned out and I just towered up way too high. So we are gonna tower up and talk to him. By the way, it is important to note that it must be night. He will not be up here during the day. He will just be gone. But he does appear at night, and you can talk to him at night. So let's go talk to him and see what else we need. Aren't the stars beautiful? There's about 1 septillion of them up there. How much is that? How many zeros is that? Is magic crystal somewhere down there? Ask it for a riddle, solve it, and I'll be able to explain. All those stars, and yet somehow we're here. That is the default message it says when you talk to him. So we have to talk to the magic crystal and ask it for a riddle before we come back and talk to him. I forgot that he asked for you to solve something first before you can give him all the stuff he needs. And I'm pretty sure you just have to type riddle in the crystal ball. I forgot this part, I'm not gonna lie. So we will type riddle, and it will say, turn me on my side and I'm everything. Cut me in half and I'm nothing. What am I? So the answer to this is actually pretty cool. The answer is 8, because if you turn it on its side, it is infinity, which means everything. Cut me in half and I'm nothing. So if you cut an 8 in half, it's just 2 zeros, just nothing. So we're gonna type 8. Okay, so you have to type. I almost started tweaking because I was typing the number 8 instead of the word 8. But you're going to take the pendant of knowledge it gives you upon solving the riddle, and you're going to take it back to the Artisan. Now it is daytime, which means he is not up there, which means I'm going to have to sit here for like 30 minutes and wait for him to spawn, which is just amazing, isn't it? See how it's daytime? He is not up here right now. He is gone. He is going to do some stuff. He's got work to do. He's got a life outside of Harry's, so we're gonna have to wait for him. So we are going to give him Pendant of Knowledge. I don't know why it's saying solve the magic. Okay, sorry. It took a second. So we give it to him. He sorry, it just turned day, so he just like despawned before my eyes. I think my Minecraft character is traumatized. But he will give you a list of ingredients. Now, it's fine that he despawned. We don't need to talk to him right now, because I still have something else to show you. Now, I don't know how you're supposed to find out how you get these coordinates by accident completely, but it is over here somewhere. Oh my god, I got lucky. Apparently it's this block. I just guessed because it was over here somewhere, but yeah. This is 43, 28, -16, 44, 43. So now we have the crystal eye. This is one of the harder ingredients that it gives you. Once it turns night, I'll show you the rest of the ingredients, and I will not be getting them right now because it's a little annoying to get them. They're easy. It's just a pungent pepper that is thrown into fire and turned into a charred pepper, and then a lot of fucking coins. But I will give my all the stuff I need to do it, and then do it for you guys, how it all works. But we have the crystal eye and the knowledge prism right now, which is the 2 hardest ingredients we need. No idea how people found that fucking crystal eye, but we got it. You also notice how this is the same texture as the random eyes that are scattered around the map on fence posts. So the last thing I completely forgot, by the way. Forgot this was a thing. The last thing you'll need is a friendship charm. Yes, 4. And not a lot of people know about this one either. But you'll need to stand on 4 pressure plates around the map all at once. So you'll need 3 friends. I'll go find the one that I'm missing right now before I continue, before I get some of my friends to help me real quick. So your first pressure plate is going to be right here in farm. You'll see down below a 1 out of 4 pops up. Means 3 other people have to stand on their pressure plates. I will go show you where the other 3 are. There is 1 in each quadrant of the map. So there's 1 in temple, 1 in summer, 1 in forest, and 1 in farm. The 1 in temple is the most annoying. You have to walk all the way up to the top. I almost jumped off the edge. We're going to cross this river. And this will be the second one. All 4 have to be stood on at once in order to get teamwork charm, and all 4 of you will get the teamwork charm. So this guy needs to relax. It will be up here. This is 3 out of 4. The one in forest will be over here. Also, there's a flower right there. If you water it using the water bucket, it grows a tree and gives you berry. Can this guy move out of the fucking way? What the hell is my hit reg? I just like swung at him from like 2 blocks away for like 5 hits. It didn't work. Anyways, it will be right here. So we did get the teamwork charm. You can see it right here. It's just going to be a carrot on the stick. Obviously, its name is teamwork charm. And they get the charred pepper. We'll need to drop a pungent pepper into there, and we get the charred pepper. Or charred pepper. But it is nighttime, so we're going to go back. I want to make a telebow real quick, because I'm tired of building up there. Okay, no one saw that. Oh my... I'm gonna crash out. Oh my god, I'm really gonna crash out. So you'll see we have everything except for 100 million coins. See what my trade limits are. Oh my god, that is not enough. So unfortunately for this video, I will not be able to get the physical basement key because my alt does not have the trade limits. It really doesn't. And I will not be able to get 100 million. But upon buying this, you will get the basement key. And you can take it to below the temple to unlock the basement. And it gives you a secret item. I will not be saying in this video. I just want to keep it a secret until everybody else finds out. But you will need 56 berries. I will be making a berry guide soon if nobody else does. That'll be a little bit from now. So expect that. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry I couldn't get the basement key myself. But I do have all of the items. But yeah. I'll see you guys next time.